Chapter 47, The Mysterious Guqin Music. Yitan caught Xue Fanxin, who had collapsed from exhaustion. His hand happened to touch one of her wounds and felt the sticky blood. His heart tightened as he asked anxiously, "Ziner, you're injured? Is it serious?" "It's okay. It's just a small injury, not a big deal. I'll go back and deal with it myself." Xue Fanxin had only collapsed because she was dizzy and had lost her balance for a moment. She had already recovered some of her strength. Although she was still tired, she could bear with it and escape from Yitan's arms in time. She was unwilling to have too much intimate contact with him. "You're injured. I'll send you back to your room." Yitan did not want to let go of Xue Fanxin. He wanted to pick her up and take her to treat her injuries. However, Xue Fanxin insisted on rejecting him. "There's no need. I can go back by myself. Help me protect Grandpa here. The other party wants my grandpa's life so much. He might have other plans. You have to stay." "But your injuries?" "My injuries are okay, don't worry. I'll go back and treat them now. Help me protect Grandpa." Xue Fanxin did not give Yitan a chance to speak. After rejecting him, she walked out of the door. Enduring the pain of her injuries, she walked towards her room with difficulty. "Miss, why are you injured?" Jasmine ran over halfway and saw Xue Fanxin. She quickly went forward to support her. "It's okay, help me back to my room, all right." With Jasmine's help, Xue Fanxin soon returned to her courtyard. There, she heard a mysterious Guqin sound. The tone being played was very pleasant to the ear, as if it could hook up her soul. "Jasmine, do you hear the sound of the Guqin?" "Guqin? Where did the Guqin come from?" "I don't hear it." Jasmine looked around in confusion and listened very carefully, but she still didn't hear any Guqin. Forget about the Guqin, she did not even hear the sound of the wind. "You actually don't hear such a loud Guqin?" Xue Fanxin was puzzled. Right then, Jiushang's voice sounded in her ear. "There's a barrier outside the courtyard. Apart from you, no one can enter." Upon hearing his voice, Xue Fanxin finally understood. Could it be that this boring and crazy Ninth Imperial Uncle was playing the Guqin in her room in the middle of the night? He had even set up some bullshit enchantment, making it so that only she could hear the sounds of the Guqin coming from inside. This Ninth Imperial Uncle did not sleep at night and ran to her room to play some Guqin. He must be really bored. "Jasmine, I don't need you to serve me anymore. Go and rest." "Miss, you're injured. How can I not stay behind to take care of you? I can handle this injury myself. There's no need to trouble you. If there's anything else, I'll call you again." Jasmine was only a maidservant who listened to her master's orders for everything. When her master asked her to withdraw, even if she had 100 questions, she had to listen to her obediently. Ever since Miss had been pushed down the cliff by Li Yao Yao, she seemed to have become a completely different person. She got smarter and more mature. Xue Fanxin ignored Jasmine's doubts. After watching her leave, she walked towards her room, passing through the barrier Jiushang had set up. The moment she entered the room, she couldn't take it anymore and fell to the ground. The injuries on her body were too painful, and she had expended too much energy just now. Her body could not take it anymore. Jiushang knew that Xue Fanxin was injured, but it was only a small injury. It was not serious, however. He did expect Xue Fanxin to fall to the ground the moment she entered the room. Her wound was bleeding profusely, giving him a scare. He stopped playing the Guqin and quickly came over to take a look. "What's going on? It's just a superficial wound. Why does it look so serious?"